What a week or two it's been, so let's have a roundup. Firstly, sorry I haven't been posting or communicating much either on here or anywhere else for that matter. I have taken a hit health-wise and had a bad run, especially with regards to fatigue. I have been spending a lot of time sleeping. So where do we start? Well, let's look at Credit Suisse. I for one am not surprised that they had to be taken over. I am surprised that UBS did it. I would have been expecting a German or US bank. I look forward to seeing what UBS do with Credit Suisse. Let's move on to Nadine Dorries. The amount of crap she speaks, especially in defense of and deference to Boris Johnson, is mind-boggling. I did, however, run this poll on Twitter. I think the results speak for themselves. Something must be going on. For those listening on Spotify and other podcasting services, I asked if people thought that Boris Johnson and Nadine Dorries were shagging. The options were A, yes full on -46.2%, B, bum sex only 34.6%, C, total no 5.8%, and D, no because Boris had paid her 13.5%. Now let's turn our attention to Boris Johnson. His defense of his behavior simply beggars belief on all levels. Not only can I not believe the amount of disdain he has for the ordinary person, I cannot believe the lengths he will go to try and save a skin that is frankly not worth saving. The amount of people he has thrown under a bus must mean that there are no buses left. Matt Hancock is another one. He was duped into a meeting with a fake Korean company and stated that his day rate to work for them would be £10,000 per day, and that was his standard rate. Let's analyze this to the base. What value could he deliver anyone for £10,000 a day except eating kangaroo bollocks rather badly? Kwasi Kwarteng was also hit by the same prank created by the Lead for Donkeys group, and what he says is similarly bewildering. I have it on good authority that he is widely nicknamed as the village idiot in his own constituency. Only a village idiot would pay these sums for these people. Moving swiftly on to Ofsted. A head teacher apparently committed suicide over an Ofsted inspection, and other head teachers have said in various places that they will not allow Ofsted on the premises. I feel for the teacher in question, I so really do. But, schools need to be inspected, and harshly. I have enough evidence to suspect that one school in particular paid off Ofsted inspectors by virtue of their results, and all public services, education, health, police, and councils must be inspected regularly and rigorously to ensure that they are delivering excellence, doing things right, and are supporting properly the people that pay for it and depend on the services. Continuing on the theme of inspection, we must talk about the Baroness Casey's wonderful report on the Metropolitan Police and her findings. I have two big issues with this report. One, it did not cover police corruption in all its forms, and it did not cover every single police force. Her report and its findings are excellent, but the scope of only the Metropolitan Police was too narrow in my opinion. I was glad to see other things brought up, such as the misuse of police funds on Tomahawk axes and iPad. You and I have paid for these. Why does a police officer lawfully need a Tomahawk axe or an iPad? I got next year's council tax bill through the other day. I am being asked to pay £300 next year for my local police. What value have I got for that? The answer is absolutely nil. Anyway, that's it for this roundup.